Hi, this is Toby, and today I'll be showing you how to cold stratify seeds so you can germinate them. And this applies to a lot of trees in temperate regions where they grow and the winters are quite cold. So last time I made a video on this, the video was a bit long, I have to say. I think it was around half an hour, so I don't want to make this video too long. So we're going to get straight into this. So I'm just going to show you how to prepare your seeds for stratification. So I've got some Sequoia sempervirens that I collected, some coastal redwood. So what we're going to do here is, this is a Ziploc bag. I think we all know what a Ziploc bag is. So I'll grab a handful of perlite and place it in here if I don't spill it everywhere. Just like that. And now I'll grab a handful of sand. And again, I place it in here. And last time I used peat and perlite. Now, sometimes the seeds will get a bit moldy and I don't really want that to happen. So I'm going to use sand and perlite this time. And I'm going to give it a good shake like this so that everything's mixed up. I'm going to pour some water into this. So I poured water in here and you see everything's wet. I'm giving it another shake. You don't want so much water that it's literally like a flood in there. You just want enough water so that everything is wet. And that's how I'm going to prepare all of my little sachets. Now, there's different seeds. I'll put the list of the trees I'm going to be growing in the description below. So if you want to see what I'm growing this year, go check that out. But I'm going to do this to all of these and I'll come back. So now that all of these sachets are all done up properly, it's time to take them inside, put them in the fridge, make sure they're zipped properly and that they don't leak everywhere. So they're going to be in the fridge. We're going to close it. And I guess we'll be back in around a bit more than 2 months time. So I hope you guys can see that. That little maple seedling has a shoot, or a maple seed I should say, has a shoot. And today is the 25th of July. And these were stratified, I think, on the 1st of June. So they haven't been there for even 2 months. Now I do have some other things I forgot to stratify, like a hawthorn that I did a bit later. I think this is 11th or 9th, I think it's 11th, that's what it says. So, of July, so these will have to stay there a bit longer, but the ones we put in originally, I can take out now because some of them are starting to germinate. So I'm going to show you how I usually do the seed planting. It's a cold, windy day today, but I'll still do it. They won't germinate straight away. Most of it will germinate when the weather warms up. So we got some Chinese elm here, Ulmus parvifolia. I collected the seeds off a tree that had a especially orange bark. I'll see if I can find a picture of it and put it on the screen, but that's why I collected these seeds. And even this has a germinated seed. I hope you guys can see the seed right there. It's got a little shoot where the roots come out. So what I usually do is I like to open the bag up first, and you see no mold. I'll show you the oaks. The oaks did not have any mold this time, so that's a really good thing. So we flooded with water. I know you probably didn't see that, but now hope you can see it's flooded. The perlite's floating, sand's at the bottom, and I get the pot I'm going to plant it in, or seed tray, whatever you want to use, and you start pouring everything in just like that. You see the seeds will start to fall out, and you might do this a couple of times. Just give it a good shake, let everything fall out like that. Now once the majority of the things have come out, I'll probably give it another little wash. Now another thing you could potentially do is to close the bag and shake it. Now what we do is with this pot, get some soil and just cover it lightly. Now when the seedlings start to come out, use some slug pellets so the slugs don't get to it. Give it some water, just like that, and I'll put it somewhere. Here it is, it's right here. I didn't put it where I put the seedlings last time because I have some space here, so I just want to use this space up first. It doesn't get too much light here, but it'll just stay here. I'll show you the elm seedlings from last year. They're starting to grow already, even though it's the middle of winter. The elms usually start to grow quite early. These were the last year's seedlings. Some of them did lose their leaves, like this one, and the leaves are just starting to come back. Some didn't, like these two, but these were the Chinese elms we grew last time. Doing very well. In case you're wondering, these are the maples we grew last time, so they're doing really well also. But I'm gonna finish potting up some seeds. I'll see how much I can get through today, and I'll show you the result. Before I show you the result, look at these oaks. This is Quercus robur, or robur. I don't know how you pronounce it. English oak. No mold. The other oaks, mixed bunch of oaks, no mold either, so this is a really good sign. And I think we might get a lot of oaks, so I better get to planting these. I even have Sequoia, so I'm really hoping that I get some Sequoia seeds to germinate. But I'm gonna see how many I can plant today, and yeah. So I got the maple seeds done. I don't think I'm gonna get the rest done today. I'm not gonna have enough time, but I'll do it tomorrow. But before I go, I'm gonna show you this interesting thing. Now this was a crab apple, and it had 2 or 3 crab apples until the ants were eating it and it fell off. But looks like the seeds in there were viable because they've actually germinated. And look, there's the crab apple husk. But they're not really deeply rooted, and the roots are sticking out. So I better put some soil in that. But we'll come back and finish off the seeds tomorrow. So I got more pots, a lot of things to plant, and I was a bit busy, so I had to do it today. I know it's almost a week after last clip, but that's fine. I want to plant all these and show you what they look like when I finish planting them. So yeah, everything's done. I'll quickly go over where everything is. My Douglas fir is over there. I don't know if the seed's going to germinate or not. This is the elms from last time. I don't think anything's germinated just yet. I think these are the sequoias I put here. There's some Pisces or spruces in there. And just check, I don't think I put anything else here. The Japanese maples from last time, nothing's germinated so far. And the one with the little stick in it there, that's also some spruce, trident maple, and the oaks. But yeah, but before we go to the next clip, I'm going to show you that little crab apple that was growing last time. You see another one's come up after I covered a bit of it with soil. I'll have to move these out of this pot when I repot the bigger plant, but this just shows that even if you don't stratify some seeds, they will grow by itself. Again, this fell off during summer because of the ants, and it just dropped in here and it started growing. So yeah. Here's an update. If you can see the little shoot coming out of the elm seed, that means it's starting to grow. There's another one over there. So what I'm going to do now is add the slug pellets. And these are just pellets that prevent slugs from coming. I'll spread them out later. You can see there's a maple seed right there. There's a maple seed right there that has roots. I don't think I see any more. But I'm going to cover the entire area. This does not damage the plants. So how this works is basically it kills the slugs when it comes in contact with it. And it should be harmless to plants because I've used it on other seedlings, my bottle tree seedlings, my other tree seedlings that I grew last year. So here's another update. And the seedlings have come out for the Japanese maples. If you can see, there's one there, there's 2 more over there. Slugs haven't gone to it. And I'm just gonna move over to the Chinese elms. There's one coming up there as well, and another one going to the side. That is also starting to come up. So these are doing fine. Nothing's happening on the other ones, but I think we will get some, but it's just in a couple of weeks. What I'm doing now is just apply a bit of fertilizer to the pot. Not too much. I want these seedlings to gain vigor. The Japanese maple seedlings. A bit of fertilizer is always good. In case you're wondering what I use for a lot of my plants, it's this Osmocote potted plants fertilizer. If you want to see the statistics, there they are. You can use any fertilizer you want, pretty much, that can suit the plant. I'm going to show you the elms. I'm going to give a bit to the elms as well. So just a bit. Again, no slugs, but the slug pellets are starting to decompose, so that's fine. That's all I need. And this was kind of tipped over, but I think it'll be alright, these guys. So yeah. So we have a trident maple out today, and I think there's another one coming up soon, so better put some slug pellets on it soon, and I'll show you what the other seedlings are doing right now. The maple seedlings, or the Japanese maple seedlings I should say, because we have a trident maple now, are doing really well. You can see the true leaves are starting to come out. Again, nothing got eaten. Elms, I don't know why these are so leggy. Hope you can see, they're very leggy for some reason, but there's some dead slugs on the side from the pellets, so that's the pellets doing its job. It's killing the slugs and saving the seedlings. But again, I don't know why they're so leggy. I think if I let it grow for a bit, it should get a bit stronger. So it's been cold and windy, but I've just noticed a little green shoot there. I think that's a sequoia seed coming up, and another one here. So I'm really excited. I hope this actually is a Sequoia seed coming up. It's not a weed, like this little green thing, that's definitely a weed. The little trident maple seedlings are all coming up now. You can see they do come up really quickly. I find that once you notice one seedling pop up, and for all the others, because I usually get the seeds from the same tree, that shows the seeds are viable. So either you're gonna get one popping up and all of it's gonna follow along afterwards, or nothing's gonna sprout for the entire season. So that's what's been happening. You can see this one sprouted first, I think, and just all of a sudden these just took off. So here is the Sequoias. Still no slug damage, it's good. You can see some of them are coming out. The leaves or cotyledons are starting to open up. A lot more are coming out now, so that's really exciting. I really want to see if I can keep these alive. Last time I grew some before and they just germinated and died back, but I think these look very hopeful, very healthy. So I just noticed with the Sequoia seedlings today, there's one with 3 cotyledons. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know why the cotyledon is a bit lumpy, so I want to see how that develops. I'm interested to see if it's going to be any different from the normal Sequoia seedlings that germinated. It could be something interesting, I don't know, but we'll see how that develops. So here are the elm seedlings, the 2 tried popping it up. They're still a bit leggy, but I don't know why. Don't think there's anything else here from this season. Some new seeds in there. I'll see what comes up. I planted pine, a pecan, some hawthorn, and a mystery seed. I don't know what type of tree it is. So there's 4 of those. These are just 2 of them. Japanese maple seedlings. I don't know why some of them are tipping over, but they seem to be doing really well. The seeds up there, nothing's germinated. If you just come over here, the trident maples, nothing with the oaks. So I just noticed one oak is coming up today. That's really good. If I just go to the bottom of this, you can see the other one is splitting. I think the taproot you see at the bottom belongs to that oak. I'm not sure. Nothing on those oaks yet, but that's looking really good. The trident maples, they're growing quite tall now. So more things are germinating. This oak, don't even know what type of oak this is. I'm pretty sure this one's an English oak, judging by the leaf. And I think these are the English oaks. I switched these 2 around once. I can't remember when I did that, but that's the English oaks. These are different types of oaks, so at least I'm getting different types of oaks now. I just noticed this one is starting to peek out. Yep, that one is starting to peek out as well. So that's really good. My mystery seeds have germinated, or one of them have. And I don't know what this is. These are the cotyledons. If anyone can identify the seed, please let me know. I don't know what this is, but it looks really good. So we'll have a final update of the seedlings. These are the oaks. You can see they're doing really well. I think these are the same species. The leaves look exactly the same. I can't tell the difference. I don't know what species of oak this is. I think, again, I said this is a Nyssa sylvatica. These are the trident maples. They're doing really well. We have a whole forest of them. English oaks, only one of them for some reason, but that's okay. The sequoias, one of them died back for some reason, and I think one more was gonna look like it was gonna die back, but I think it's better now. Again, this is one with 3 cotyledons, and you can see there is so much growth from it. So these guys, I have no concerns about. They should do fine, and I might make some bonsai with them, but they are still quite young. You can see they do have some side branching, but that's okay. They're still quite young. The Japanese maples here, doing really well. Again, whole forest of them. And let's update you on some last year's seedlings as well. So these are our elm seedlings, the maples from last time, these 2. This oak is also from last time, pin oak. Same with this pin oak. This is the one that almost died from summer, but it came back. The elms we grew this season are here, doing actually really well compared to those, growing a lot faster for some reason. But I think these are all the seedlings that we grew, nothing else. Some of the seeds like the spruce didn't germinate, but that's fine. I'm still quite happy that the redwoods germinated. I really want to grow some of those. But I think that's going to be it for this video. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share my channel around. And I will be making this video every season when I grow my seedlings. So you can stay tuned for the next one. But anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.